Hello everybody, this is Dana with the Freedom Please channel and essenceofme.com. I'm coming to you all today with a Yarnbox unboxing. Now this is the first time that I've done this and it probably won't be the last. But I am going to be including everything that I received from my subscriptions with Yarnbox for the month of February. So for the month of February, that includes the Yarnbox Classic as well as the first shipment of Yarnbox socks. So if you're interested in seeing what I have inside of my packages, and I guess I could give you a sneak peek, well then stick around. If not, I will see you all hopefully sooner than later. For everybody else, let's get to unboxing and I'll see you in a bit. Sit back and get ready to just have a girl chat video. Let's get this party started. Kind of feel like Pink, but not really. Let's go. See you in a bit. Okay, this is Dana with the Freedom Please channel and essenceofme.com. I hope this message finds you all well. You are here for my Yarnbox unboxings, and I am going to just do both of them in the same video. That means a less video for you to watch. Well, maybe not. And less video for me to record and edit. Okay, so I'm going to start with the yarn. Actually, I'm going to start with the classic just because it's the classic. Even though I received the Yarnbox socks first, I'm going to open up the classic first. So here we go. And at the end of this video, I have an announcement that I'm going to kind of just share, just an update on me. I'm also going to answer some of the questions that I have been getting repeatedly about my subscriptions. And so I'm going to do that towards the end of this video. So here we go. If I can take it out of the box. Okay, here we go. So we have the card inside, and let's read it. Fiber lovers, it's February. Yarnbox is for lovers of yarn. That is, and we know, or lovers of yarn, that is. I'm sorry, should have paid attention to the commas. And we know that this box will brighten your day and make you smile. This month, we paired up with not one, but two amazing companies. And the best part is that you're getting yarn from both of them in every box. Each box this month features a specially dyed set of skeins from Sincere Sheep and Knitted Wit. Both dyers worked their magic on a delightful DK weight 85% Polworth wool and 15% Tusa silk blend. Sincere Sheep calls this base Luminous DK for its beautiful sheen and dyed her skeins soft and lovely colors achieved with natural dyes. Each of her colorways are paired with a hang of Polworth shimmer. Knitted Wit's name for this shiny yarn, which is the Polworth shimmer. Okay, dyed in rich complementary tones. No matter what color pairing you receive, you'll have plenty of yarn to work with. A 330 yards per skein for a grand total of 660 yards. Don't you just love the fact that they put that on the card? Because I'm always trying to calculate it in my head. And sometimes I pull out the calculator. Okay. Designer Kira Dunley of Kira K Designs has come up with two beautiful patterns. The knitting pattern is a fun short row shawl, while the crochet featured this month results in a lovely color blocked cowl. Find both in your online Yarnbox pattern library. So that's the Yarnbox card. And the stitch for this month is a knit stitch, and it's a double garter stitch. Oh, look at that. I like the texture on that. I could see that in a cowl. Okay, so let's dig in. Now, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, this is the first time that I can remember that they've used one designer for both the knitted as well as the crochet pattern. So that's pretty cool. So here is the, ooh, okay, this is the knit. It's a pinstripe shawl, and the crochet is the interval cowl. Both of them are nice. Look. Oh, this is starting to make me excited and sad at the same time. And I'm going to tell you why both. So let's get to the yarn, the good part. Y'all know I love purple. I love purple. Look. Oh my goodness. Can you see this in this? Oh my goodness. It's like a fist bump. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh my goodness, I really like this. Oh, and it's so squishy. This is so pretty. Okay, read the stuff. Read the stuff, Dana. Okay. Knitted with Find Treasures from a Sassy Girl. It's knitted with, and that's KNITTEDWIT.com. And it's Paul Worth Shimmer, which is the information they put on the card, but I'll read it anyway. 85% Paul Worth wool, 15% silk. It's 4 ounces, 330 yards for this skein. And it doesn't have, maybe this is the color, plump. I'm not sure. But here it is. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm so glad I got the lights up, because you would not have been able to see this in the other area in the dining room. Look at that. Look. Oh, man. I'm going to have to go to their site and see if they have some more of that, because one skein of that will not be enough. Okay. This is beautiful too. Look, it's almost like it has purple and pink, or lavender almost. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And this is the Sincere Sheep. I can't even read no more. The Sincere Sheep. It says, made by hand in the Napa Valley. And I think this color is called, oh no, it's called Luminous. 15% Tushin silk, 85%. Okay, so both of them are 85% Paul Worth. This one is 15% silk, and this one is 15% silk, but they call it Tusha silk. This is DK weight, 4 ounces, 330 yards as well. This one does not say the weight, but I'm assuming it's the same, because that's the pairing was meant to be that way. And this is hand-dyed fibers and yarns using the finest natural dyes, and the website is sinceresheep.com, SINCERE sheep.com. Oh my goodness, look at this. I don't know if you all can hear that. My phone is ringing on my computer, but look. I love it. Oh my goodness. So this team of Yarnbox is all knit. Swish. I cannot wait to use this. And I love this one more than this, but the two of them together and the pattern. Now, both of the patterns, I'd already tossed it in the box. Both of the patterns I could see myself using and wearing. So I'm going to make sure that I download it. And actually, this reminds me of the cowl that I received in my last cowl swap, which I absolutely love. She did it as a block of 3 different colors. It was like a cream, a gray, and a black. But this, can you imagine these two together for this? This is awesome. This is so awesome. And here's this. Now, I need to just go on for this. Now, with this, I'm certain this will be more than enough. And I want to make sure with this that this will be enough yarn, because if so, I would pair these two together. Even though I like this, I really love this yarn, and I would probably pick something else to go with it. But I think this would be beautiful. And this is the type of style that I like to wear. So, oh, they did so good with that. Yay! Like spirit fingers. Okay. So now let's go. I gotta quiet my heart. Now let's go to the Yarnbox socks. Now, this month was the very first month that the Yarnbox socks was mailed. The listing for it opened on January 1st, in which is hilarious because we had to sign up like in the middle of the night. But the first shipment went out on February 1st. So here we go. Now, as you can see, this one is different. It's not in a box. It is in a bag. And so here we go. Y'all. I don't. Okay, here we go. Starting with the classics. Our first ever sock selection features one of our favorite go-to sock yarns. Oh my goodness. Cargo Premium Merino. This bouncy, tightly spun sock yarn has been a classic for years, and for good reason. With great stitch definition and a beautiful selection of vibrantly dyed colorways, KPM knits up into ultimately lovely, detailed socks. We've sent you 2 skeins of this 100% merino wool for a total of 350 delicious yards. Now, this is a little different because this is a book, like a bookmark. Designer Ariel Altaris, sorry if I, has re-released a spectacular cabled sock this month to you, which you can find online in your pattern library at Yarnbox Socks. Okay, I gotta pause. My brain can't focus because this is green. Oh, Lord, I don't know what I'm going to do with green. But okay, now I gotta go into reading. Okay. In your yarn library on yarnbox.com. For a sneak peek, take a look at Hannah's in progress sock below. Oh, on the picture. Join us for all the fun on Ravelry in the Yarnbox group, where we'll be having a knit along each month featuring our socks shipment and patterns. And so here, it's like you can see it a little bit. Okay, let's get to the yarn. Here we go. Now, this is not like green, like grass green, and it's not like a neon green, but it's, okay, this is not my favorite. This is not my favorite. But I love the feel of it, and let me read the label, even though they told us a lot on the thing. So here we go. 100, it's like wrapped around. Hand painted, each dyed lot is originally painted, is original painting. Dye code number, same color. 100% merino. And that's pretty much it. I don't see how you can tell. So here. Okay. Y'all know I keep it real with you. You know I do. You know I do. This I'm not feeling. I'm not feeling at all. Like, okay, I'm going to explain to you all. Now, this will be the portion where the unboxing, and you may hear my family moving around. This will be the end of the portion of the per se unboxing. So this is the February. This is not my favorite. It's probably going to be close to my least favorite as far as the color selection. And I know that if you go to their Ravelry group that people tend to swap or trade colors. I've never done that, and I don't foresee me doing that, but I will use this. I have a feeling that if I pair it with something that's a little bit warmer or closer towards what I normally prefer, that this would work. Also, But the fact that it's merino, I love merino yarn, and it feels so squishy. So I don't know. I mean, and granted, it is for socks, and it could be on your feet, but okay. So that's the unboxing. What I have to say about that is I signed up for the Yarnbox socks knowing that I am not a big sock knitter, but I do like sock yarn. I love using sock yarn when for shawls as well. And I have a wonderful pattern book for, it's called, I think it's called Sock Yarn Shawls. I may be wrong, but it's something like that. And so I knew I was going to sign up for it, and so we'll see with that, because I don't really care for that color. As you all can see, it discombobulated me, especially because I put the two of them together. That was like a super high, and that was like a right. So with that said, now the announcement that I wanted to make is I decided early or at the end of last month that I was going to unsubscribe to Yarnbox Lux. And I want to explain why. And it's actually going to pair in with a question that I have received so many times. Now, that does not mean, actually, I'm just going to speak because it's just, number one, it's my money, it's my time, and it's, here we go. So why did I unsubscribe? I unsubscribed because after receiving the last few shipments, I really liked it, but the very last shipment was the color and almost the feel was almost exactly like, of the yarn was almost exactly like the mailing before. And that wasn't too cool. But I loved the feel of it, and I did use it. Now, and I'll show you what I made. The other thing that I really didn't care for in the end was the amount of the amount of yardage. And I understand that for the price that you're paying and the frequency, it's because you're getting a higher quality yarn. And that's a great thing, but it's not a great thing if you can't make some of the things that you want to make. And I don't see it as being a benefit if I have to buy more yarn to make what I like to make with the yarn that I've already paid for through the box. And that's just me. And so the first shipment, I made an item, the neck warmer kind of thing, and I liked it, but I literally used every single drop, because each one of the boxes, I don't think we ever received more than 350 yards or 400 yards right in there. And so that's really low, especially for the amount that you're paying. Now with the Yarnbox Lux, you also get an extra item. Like we received those beautiful stitch markers, which I have loved. We also received like a little lint brusher for your sweater, and it was something else that I can't think of right now. And those items are great, but in my head, I subscribe for the yarn, and so those things are good. But if I subscribe for the yarn, then usually I'm comparing that to what I pay. The other thing is I realized that when I was looking over everything was that for each month, I was putting the patterns that they put in the box on the site, and I was calculating that all in, looking at the value, which is good. But that didn't do me much good, because I was still buying another pattern in order to use the yarn. So that means that really couldn't calculate into what I was spending versus what I was getting. So all of that is to say, I really just in the end don't see that is a great value for me right now, especially when I'm also doing a quilt club. And I kind of want to maybe allocate those funds to maybe doing a subscription to receive fat quarters or something like that. And I think that would just be, it'll make it so that I can get something that I really love and keep the subscription that I already have. The other thing is that I don't know why I think that green really threw me off. The other thing is I kind of want to get a double of the classic. And I need to inquire into if I get 2 subscriptions of the classic, would that mean that I could get the same yarn twice? And if that was a yes, that would be wonderful to me, because most of the time, so far with the classic, I've loved almost every single thing. The yardage is usually really good. The colors have been really great. And that has fallen along my natural tendency of shopping while introducing me to new brands. So I'll keep you all posted. I know many of you have subscribed to Yarnbox because I've shared these videos. I will continue to share them as long as I'm getting the subscriptions, and I have been making stuff with them from my classic. Now, back to what I made with the Yarnbox Luxe for the last one. Now, I made 2 items, but I can't find the other one. I think I gave it away. And that was one of the deciding points of why I said, you know what, I can't do this box. And here was why. Because it wasn't a lot of yardage. And I was making items with it because it was such a small amount of yardage. So I was getting finished fast. But I wasn't making stuff that I wanted to make. I was just making something because that's what I had the yarn to make. If that makes any sense. Okay? So, what I did make with one of the skeins, which... okay, these socks are kind of like dead a little bit because I've been wearing them and washing them and wearing them and washing them. And I just thought about it. I don't even know if they're supposed to go in the washing machine, but I've been doing it anyway. So here's what I made. Some socks. And I have not, I didn't put them in like sock warmers or anything like that. These were done 2 at a time, toe up, which I loved. So that means I used all of it. I did something wonky when I did my bind off. So it looks really bad. I was testing something or trying to, I don't remember what I was doing. Either way. These socks are amazing. And the yarn is so soft, which is why I kind of hate that I made that decision. But it didn't do me any good if it just was only a small amount. And so I just had to stand on that. But these are the socks. These are, actually, I'm watching the time. These were toe up, 2 at a time, and I did it with what I would consider just like a vanilla pattern, just a bit, something plain, based on something that one of my subscribers told me a long time ago. I do not remember who you are. If you remember who you are, that you told me in a comment how you made socks when I did my very first pair of socks, thank you. Because what I did is when you all give me good notes, based on something that I know I want to make, I save it in my computer. And I go back to them and I review them every once in a while. Or it'll stick with me and I'll go back to the notes to pull it back. Well, it was told to me not to do the toe up, but it was to do just a plain stockinette stitch with the fish lips kiss heel. And then just whatever finish for the top. And that's what I did. I bought the pattern, I did the foot template, and I made these socks. And so it went great. And so, yeah, basically. And that's probably what I'll do with those green socks. I will actually probably just use it for socks, even though that wasn't my intent when I did the subscription. My intent was to make a shawl. But yes. So, in closing, I said I was going to answer a question. I've been receiving a lot of people asking me, whether in comments or by message, my thoughts on the comparison between Yarnbox Luxe and Knit Crate. Okay? Now, if you recall, anybody that has watched my unboxings for a while, you will know that when I first signed up for Yarnbox, I signed up for Knit Crate as well. And I did Knit Crate for 1 month. And then I stayed on with Yarnbox. And that was in May or June of last year. And so the comparison to me, I believe the two are closely similar. Now, I only got Knit Crate for that 1 month. And I believe the prices are similar, although the frequency that I had the Knit Crate would have been a little more frequently versus quarterly. But I think you can change that. They also offer like a premium yarn, a little whatnotty thing and a pattern. And then I think Knit Crate also adds usually a sweet, because I remember getting a candy because that's how I kept the tin. And so I believe those two are closely similar. Now, I don't know about the yardage. Every time someone asks me that question, I'll go to the Knit Crate site and look at their sneak peek from past shipments. And I think the yardage may be a little bit more for what they've sent out thus far. But I've only did it once. And so it was so much so as far as the closeness of the similarity between the two, that for a little while I considered trying it again. But right now, I really think I want to do 2 of the classics. I think that will be the best bang for my buck for me. And so I just have to look into that. And I just haven't messaged them and haven't followed through on that just because of time. And it's just not really pressing. I just knew I wanted to end that and not do another month and maybe regret it. And I will look into that. And if I decide to do it, you all will know it when I do my next unboxing. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely leave them in the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with others. I am still knitting with some of my other Yarnbox yarn, but as I finish things, I will bring it, just like my socks. Them socks, I've been wearing them socks out. And so that is it. I look forward to talking with you all hopefully sooner than later. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other, whether they're unboxings or videos on YouTube. And you can visit me online at essenceofme.com for any other questions you may have. So I'll talk with you all soon. Take care and goodbye.